Meantime, the state's efforts to shut down El Paso's largest migrant shelter went before the Texas Supreme Court today.
Yeah, State Attorney General Ken Paxton accuses Annunciation House of human smuggling. The shelter's director says it's all a political witch hunt.
KFOX 14 News at 9's Julia Spencer in the studio tonight with a wrap-up of today's hearing.
The debate between the Attorney General's office and Annunciation House is centered on whether or not the nonprofit organization has been stashing migrants illegally, or if the Attorney General is overstepping his authority and impeding on the right of a religious ministry to offer sanctuary.
Annunciation House provides these services to illegal aliens because they are illegal aliens.
Annunciation House, an established ministry of the Catholic Church, does not hide undocumented people from law enforcement.
The Texas Attorney General's office says they're working to deter other organizations from doing the same thing they're accusing the Annunciation House of doing. Meanwhile, the nonprofit fought back, saying the people that seek refuge in their organization are brought to them by law enforcement agencies.
Most of the people who we house are brought to us by ICE after they have processed them and they need a place to stay.
We want to deter organizations from knowingly and deliberately, that's what the record here shows, knowingly and deliberately sheltering illegally present aliens.
One issue called into question was whether or not the Annunciation House denied law enforcement entry after an incident occurred involving one guest.
Police sought to enter Annunciation House afterwards, and Annunciation House said no.
Everything happened outside of Annunciation House. And there was, in the record, there was no evidence of, right after that incident, of someone, law enforcement, knocking on the door and saying, "Can we come in and look around?"
However, attorneys on both sides continue to argue if Annunciation House violated the state's anti-harboring law. The law states it is a criminal offense to conceal or harbor a person from law enforcement detection, knowing that the person is in the U.S. unlawfully.
One of the key purposes of the alien harboring ban, both state and federal, is to deter the influx of illegal aliens.
There is absolutely no evidence of concealment in this record. Your Honor, we're not concealing anyone, hiding anyone from detection.
Now, the state Supreme Court has yet to reach a verdict on the case and will most likely take months until a decision is reached. To watch the full hearing, you can head to our website at kfoxtv.com. I'm reporting from the studio tonight, Julia Spencer, KFOX 14 News at 9.
So the founder of Annunciation House tells us that the shelter closing would have a negative impact on this community.
If you don't have NGOs to help out, then the city is going to be faced with this. It was left to churches. What we have been doing is what historically people of faith have done for centuries.
So if you'd like to listen to the entire Texas State Supreme Court hearing today, you can head to our website and click on this story at kfoxtv.com.